I have postpartum depression. In other words, today I'm reviewing the 7th and final book in the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. In this book, Harry does not go back to Hogwarts, but he continues his horcrux search with Hermione and Ron. The pacing in this book was amazing. I flew through it. I could not put this book down. It was an incredible ending to an incredible series, and I am so sad that it's over. The characters were amazing. I just loved everything about this book. I love everything about the Harry Potter series. I gave this 5 stars on Goodreads, needless to say, because it was incredible. It was the best ending to a fantasy series I have ever read. I miss it already. I miss these books. Now I can finally watch all of the movies without feeling guilty about not having read the books. I really want to see a series of books that are based on James and Lily and Snape. I want to see a series about that generation at Hogwarts because I want to see the 4 original Marauders, Padfoot, Prongs, Wormtail, and Moony. I want to see them all together, and I want to see the series. I want to see them in Hogwarts. So if you have not read this book, I would read it, and then I would come back and we can discuss it. I will link my first 6 Harry Potter book discussions down below so you can watch them if you've read them. This book was very emotional, but I did not cry. I teared up several times when he saw his parents' graves in Godric's Hollow, when he saw Lupin and Tonks dead together. I kept thinking throughout the book that she can't kill off Lupin and Tonks. They just had a baby. She is not going to kill them. I couldn't help but think that their baby is gonna grow up without parents. I'm hoping that Harry in the future takes in Ted because he is his godfather, like Sirius sort of took in Harry when Harry saw the ghosts of his parents, when he saw Dumbledore again in heaven. I just can't believe how many people J.K. Rowling was willing to kill off. Fred Weasley, Remus and Tonks, Harry, Sirius, Dumbledore, James and Lily, Peter, Pettigrew, Dobby, Voldemort, which I was okay with, Bellatrix, Lavender Brown, Snape.
What is this? What is this? She killed Snape!
I did not like Snape, but then I liked Snape at the end because we understand why he did what he did. He was in love with Lily. He had unrequited love for her, which was sort of creepy, just a little bit. We understand that the reason why he was being so evil was because Dumbledore told him to act the persona of someone who was a supporter of Voldemort. He died, and Harry didn't get to reconcile anything with him. Mad-Eye Moody. J.K. Rowling was not afraid to kill people. She almost killed Neville. She set Neville on fire. This book made me not like Dumbledore as much. We find out that he really was human, I guess. He fell to human desires, like of wanting the Deathly Hallows and of wanting the wizards to take over the Muggles. He wanted to take over with Grindelwald, and it's crazy that Grindelwald ended up becoming evil, and it makes sense, because it would have been the other way around. It would have been Grindelwald working at Hogwarts, and Dumbledore being the evil one. I can't see it being the other way around. I've noticed that in pretty much every single book, Harry evaded death, and I feel like he's either very lucky or very skilled. I think Voldemort's soul was just so filled up with ideas of evil and things like that that caused him to not be able to actually beat Harry. Essentially, Voldemort killed himself because he killed the part of himself that was in Harry. I love the house elves in this. Kreacher had this huge change of heart toward Harry because he did give him Romulus's locket. Ooh, I was right about Romulus's locket.
I think, though, that the letter inside of the Horcrux, that was signed R.A.B., was from Romulus Black, if I'm not mistaken.
I knew it was him. Although Voldemort is really evil, I appreciate him as a villain. I think he is my favorite villain so far in all of the books I've ever read. I just find his evilness, I guess, very intriguing. I find his backstory very intriguing. You understand why he is the way he is because he became obsessed with power, but you don't really usually get a backstory of villains in books, and I loved Voldemort's backstory so much. All of their Horcrux searches were really, really, really awesome. When they find the sword in the lake, and it was put there by Snape. When they go to Gringotts and break in, and everything they touch starts multiplying, and then they find the cup, but then the stupid troll steals the sword. The way they found everything was phenomenal, and just the fact that they go back to Hogwarts and they find the diadem in the room of requirement was crazy. I found that really shocking. I didn't see that coming. Ginny and Hermione became official in the end. If you've read this book or this series, comment down below what you thought and we can discuss it. I'm Maddie. I'll see you next time. Bye!